Hi guys, I hope everyone is good. Today I'm going to talk about how I write music in the most easy way possible and what I have found most helpful for the writing process. And that is basically channeling the music. Rather than thinking that me, Sarah Beth, in my conscious mind has to come up with all of these ideas, I allow it come from a place that is higher than me and I kind of disconnect during this process. So some of you might have heard what channeling is, or maybe some of you know it as mediumship. It's basically getting messages from a higher source. So maybe it's your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, a famous musician who has even passed over, you can call in them as well, or from source. It really doesn't matter, and it's completely personal to you. So it's whatever you connect with. And basically what I would do is I turn off my conscious mind. It's like I almost like take a little break and I see her going on a little seat and she's just like chilling out. And I close my eyes and I allow whatever wants to come through to come through. I do not judge it. I do not get fearful or embarrassed about what I'm writing. And I don't even care at this point in the process about what the words are or the message is. It's more just like seeing what comes out and rolling with it. So let's just like make up something. This is how I would do it. By the way you're standing, I know what is song. Too much of the time is spent on what is wrong. I can't deny the reasons that I feel this way. Maybe there's a part of me knowing what the choice I take is all there has ever been away. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what I was saying. I know some of it wasn't very coherent, but that's okay. It's not the point. I then will listen back to this and pick out parts that I resonate with. And a lot of the times when I write, I'm like, oh, wow, I wrote that. I didn't know I did that. But I don't even take credit for it, really. I know it's coming from me, but I just think of me as a channel. And I'm just trying to become clearer and clearer so that better and better music can come out. More creativity can run through me. And a lot of people talk about being blocked. And it's such an interesting thing because I really do feel that sometimes we do get creatively blocked. It's like we don't allow the creativity to flow out of us. But I think by giving up your power, not giving up your power, but surrendering in a sense and allowing in help, you write in a lot more of an easier way. Another thing I do is I sing in a sim language or I just make up my own gibberish and begin to write, because sometimes I feel that words can be barriers. And when you think about the words too much, you can start like stumbling over stuff and then fear comes in again. So by eliminating words and just going with the sounds of what you want to create, I think it just frees you up to get the emotion across, because that is what is most important. It's the emotion, it's the vibration of what's coming out of the song. So let's try that. Inside my love, you got it on my fight. Too long I've been saying what I want, I got no say my fight. Too long I waited up for you, I see. I know what is wrong, I see. The love I rushing, oh my God, I got inside of me. Too long, so what I want. So there was a little bit of English mixed in there, but a lot of it was just kind of sounds and what I want the song melodies to be. And by doing that, you can kind of focus a little bit more on, the sound of everything rather than the exact message from the words, because language is not the only way that we communicate. We communicate through the emotion within the language that we're saying, the way we say things, our facial expressions, the tone of voice we use, different things like this. This is also really effective for instrumental writing, and if you want to improvise, really it's about shutting off your conscious mind, that yapping part that's judging and constantly saying, oh no, you're stupid, that's bad, no, terrible idea, rip it up. No, just get rid of that chatter, that the noise that your ego sometimes makes you convince is truth. And this allows you to focus in on a part that is so much deeper, so much wiser than you think, so much more divine than you even think that you're capable of being. It is really fun, and it leaves you feeling so calm, so much more in the present moment, and it just makes the writing process that much more enjoyable. The other thing I would say is that, I would keep on developing my skills. So, keep on running through your scales, your chord progressions, getting to understand the harmony of the music you want to write, listening to other people, understanding arrangement and structure, because then when you start doing this, that part of you comes automatically. You're not struggling over, chord progressions or thinking, oh, what note do I play? But again, a lot of the times when I'm writing that, I'm not really focusing in on the chord progression, but I've been playing piano for such a long time that those things come a lot more naturally to me. So I would say keep on developing your skills, because that allows you to strengthen the channel. That's all it does. Anyone in the flow state, you've probably heard of famous athletes, famous musicians, actors, all of these people who come up with inventions and different things, giving a public speech, and they say that they were in the flow. Well, I think a lot of that is letting go of the conscious mind and allowing in that wiser part of us to take over. And for different people, you can seek help from different things. So for me, I quite like to call in my angels, the angels of creativity. And that just, for me, it's quite fun to do. And I feel like it gives me a lot of comfort when I'm writing. So sometimes before before I start writing songs, I might even say a prayer, or I might ask for the highest and the best songs to come through, and songs of the highest quality, of the highest good, that are going to serve the people who are going to hear it. And for me, that just, I feel, clears me up. It sets the tone of what I want to create, and it just makes it a really enjoyable process. So let me know if this is something that you do. Maybe it's something you've been doing without even realizing, and now you can kind of put a name to it. Maybe it's something you want to try out. So yeah, give it a go. I think I was always really drawn to channels because it's actually so similar to writing. Now that I realize we're all kind of doing it, and creativity, imagination, inventions, they're all coming from the same place, and they're all coming from the same place that the life force running through us is coming from. It's the life force of all of creation. It's everything. So just by allowing yourself and knowing that you are deserving of allowing this power to come through you, knowing that you have the potential to connect with your higher self, it really helps you in every single aspect of life, and it allows you to connect deeper with yourself and with others. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you. Let me know how you get on, and have a lovely day.